Hey, what's up, YouTube? I got a video for you. I got a Pestilence build. You guys like this weapon? LMGs? This is probably one of the best ones in the whole game. And the reason why is because of the talent that it comes with. Not only does it give you damage instantly, but it also gives you a talent called Plague of the Outcast, which it gives you a lot of uh, overtime type of damage. And it doesn't matter if what kind of enemy it is. You know how there are some weapons that give you damage that only affects certain people? Like, for example, if you were to set people on fire, it affects almost everybody, but not like robots. Well, this thing is indiscriminate. It will give damage to everything because it's a buff called it's just a debuff stack, and it can stack up to 50 times. And listen, guys, I'm not gonna tell you here that this build does the most debuff that there is, because this one does not. This one is built with um, survivability in mind. I've seen videos where they talk about, oh, look at me, I was able to get a 1.3 million debuff. But then when they start talking about the build, you get to see that the build is it's made in such a way that they're basically a glass cannon. They just practically they need to have a team to distract the enemy, not to shoot them. If they ever find themselves into a solo situation, they just don't. Unless you're like really good, you're going to die a lot. So this is a variation on it. I want the bullets to do damage, but I also want the debuff to be decent. And this is what I came up with, a good compromise. We have a weapon that does a lot of crit. We have 56% crit chance on this build and 144% crit damage. The bullets are going to hurt. So if you need someone to get deleted immediately, you cannot wait for the debuffs to take place, then this is going to do it. But of course, you always have that debuff. You also have that residual damage just there, ticking away, and just doing its job. So this is what I put together. All right, specialization, as you get to see, it is the minigun stuff. You know, what's it called? The gunner. And basically, so that I have access to a little bit of a fire rate. That's one of the low points of this pesty. The RPM is not as high as some of the other options in the game. Like for example, the Negev, that one has like nearly 900 RPM, but it's still good enough. It's still good. I went with a two-piece Walker and Harris. This one gives me access to weapon damage and damage to armor. Why? Because the debuff is going to take advantage of this. The debuff will the ticker, the debuff ticker will only listen to whatever it won't listen to any crit chance or crit damage. It will only be increased by weapon damage, damage to armor, and damage to health, or damage to targets out of cover. So as you guys know me also, I really don't like having dead stats. For example, contractor gloves. Contractor gloves will be it will be useful because contractor gloves come with Petrov defense group. It will be beneficial for the LMG setups, right? But it comes with 8% armor damage. It's great for what I'm trying to build. However, um, it will give me, I already have one piece of Petrov, which gives me access to LMG damage. And as you get to see, the talent that I went with it is perfectly braced. Now, in case you don't know, perfectly braced is a talent that you can get on this chess piece only by crafting it. You have to craft it at the table, and you have to just hope that you get lucky with at least one god roll and another core attribute that is as close to god roll as possible. Remember, guys, optimization is now 75% cheaper than before, so you can get your god rolls much easier now. So this is what I have. Everything in this build is god rolled. Everything is red. Everything is all into crit chance, crit damage, and of course, I'm also rocking the Memento. The Memento backpack is, as you know, is so good for many different builds, and I'm using it on this as well for that extra 30% weapon damage, which of course is going to affect the damage of my bullets, but also the damage of my damage over time, the debuff damage. Um, Now, why not those gloves? Those contractor gloves that come with 8% damage to armor will give me a two-piece Petrov, which will give me access to even more weapon handling. And on an LMG, if you're using an LMG, you will notice that weapon handling, it is so important. It increases three things. It increases the accuracy. Do you see that where it says weapon handling? It increases accuracy, stability, and reload time. But one of the things that you notice is that the accuracy reticle, when you have no weapon handling, and then you add the weapon handling, it becomes much more smaller reticle. It's much easier to land your bullets, and of course that increases your damage. So you have to see perfectly braced. You have to see handling on an LMG build. Handling is like a pseudo weapon damage talent because it's allowing you to land more bullets on target. So see it as a weapon talent, a weapon damage talent. So why not a two-piece? Why no more weapon handling? I really don't think I need more weapon handling. I think 50% is just the right amount. If I were to add the contractor gloves, it will give me another 10% of weapon handling. It give me access to the two-piece brand set bonus. And I really don't think I need it. It will also give me access to damage to armor. Here's the thing. 8% damage to armor will most definitely beat 12% crit damage in what refers to damage, okay? But it will not beat two stats. And what I'm talking about here is the stat from Grupo Sombra, One Piece, which is the 15% crit damage. And then another stat of minor attribute, which is more crit damage. So what we got working here is 8% damage to armor versus 27% crit damage. 27% crit damage is more. It's more damage output. So while contractor gloves, like I said, while it's more powerful than one stat, it is not more powerful than two. And the same thing goes for those Fox Sprayer knee pads. I'm telling you, Fox Sprayer knee pads giving you that extra damage to targets out of cover. It is great, except that you have a dead stat. And like I said, you can out damage any one stat, but not two stats. That's at least in my experience. I just have, I guess you could just say, I just have a thing about having dead stats in the build. So this is why I went with the one-piece Grupo, one-piece Sheska, and a two-piece Harrison Walker for getting that weapon damage and damage to armor. Like I said, everything else is rolled into red. Everything is into crit. And I think that's it. For my secondary, it just I got this. Whatever you want on your secondary, whatever you want on your gun. Actually, you could probably benefit from this also. You know, going with a custom card like this. In case that you want to use your gun, it will increase for skills, dude. Your choice. I'm selecting this because I'm thinking that this is going to keep them occupied, not shoot at me, shoot on my drone, shoot on my turret, as a distraction, okay? Because I don't have any regen capabilities other than that what my Memento is giving me. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and showcase it, and we're going back to that the one mission that you should be farming most of the time, which is this guy right here. Why? Because Lincoln Memorial gives you 4 different bosses. You see that? Look at the list. Look how many bosses you got. And Major Keats, the one all the way at the bottom, gives you 2 equipment drops. And the idea here is that bosses are the ones that have the highest chance of dropping you the best gear in the game. So this is why we're doing it. Even though they're giving us shotgun as loot allocation, it's just, you should be doing this. If you take a look at other missions, like for example, take a look at this DCD headquarters. How many bosses? Only 1. You see that? The Blade. Yeah, there is a chance that just random enemies will also drop you gear, but it is a much lower chance. You're interested in farming efficiently. You're interested in making sure that you get your build done as quickly as possible. This is one of the ways to do so. Of course, you could also go to that summit up there and just put the loot allocation of your choice, but God, I don't know about you, but it is so dready. So, Anyway, that's a different topic altogether. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to showcase gameplay. And I hope I won't die. Alright, well, this is my second video on YouTube that I actually prepare for YouTube. Most of the other videos, if you take a look at my library, you get to see everything else is basically from my stream, and I just clip it. So, let's see how we do here. See, we have enemies that are not even part of the mission. What is this? I hate it when this happens. Okay. Oh, that's just what we wanted. See, that puts me completely out of position with the actual mission itself. Okay, alright. This is not how you want to do this section, though. They already destroyed my drone. I do have this content on the hardest difficulty, on heroic, and I have all of the directives on, which make it a little bit she don't like it. Okay.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, we have some medkits. Usually I have none. Okay, this is a mess. Now you're probably wondering, what kind of stacks can I build? What kind of damage does this thing do? On the debuff, this thing does close to 700,000. And like I said before, yeah, I know, this is nowhere near as the... My build can do 1 million. It is not about that. It is about how much you can do on the debuff, but also how much can you do on the bullets. And my bullets can do a lot.
They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Okay. Hopefully we won't run out of bullets.
Down there. I better check it out. You sure?
They get surprised quite easily. Oh. I need to be in cover for getting the benefit of braced. Do you see how quickly it reloads? That's insane. Okay, we're done. So it does about 700,000, 600, 700,000. But of course, you need to have the stacks, which I'm building still. So right now we're around 500 something thousand, right? Do you see that? See what happens at full stacks. Keep an eye on the damage, but also keep an eye on my survivability. Look. As you guys know, I really prefer my skill build. Just the damage is just so good. Let's see what we can do here. Fell down there. Completely safe. Well, it's just getting the damage. Let's see what else we got. Out of ammo. Look at that. Pass the ball. Who's got it? Okay, that hurt. But he's got full stacks on him. Should probably heal up. He's got a small box. See, look at that little red box. Just couldn't get it.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
I also tried not to reload because of one of the directives. If I reload, I lose all of the ammo in that current magazine. What do we have? Ah, what do you guys think? Damage to armor, health damage could be rollover. I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna say no. Okay, I've been told some constructive criticism that I shouldn't spend too much time looking at gear, especially while making the video. So I'm just gonna go a little faster. I'm gonna try and speedrun this a bit more.
Search the area.
Enemy drone deployed!
She's gonna die. Look at this laser. Look at this laser. that's it, we're done with this area. Just like that!
Turn the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location.
It just keeps on getting stronger and stronger because of the stacks that I'm building from Memento. Look at this. We're getting closer. I don't know how they got stacks. He's got a debuff going on. The debuff actually has a wide range. See, he's got it. Oh, he's a big guy. Jesus.
Serious trauma detected.
Let me see if I can get that backpack. Nope. I didn't find it. Fine. I'll just kill you old style. There we go. Reset. My drone, my turret, they're not there to do damage. They're just there to distract. Oh, speaking of contractor gloves. Look. There's another one. I don't need them though. I have one just like this, but... I mean, if you want to, you could run it. But I think a one piece is more than enough. A one piece Petrov. Try it. Try a two-piece Petrov. It will give you 60% weapon handling. In my opinion, that may be a little too much. I think 50% weapon handling is enough.
We can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars.
Trying to give everybody debuffs. See, like, she's got a 10-second debuff. Let's see who else I can give a 10-second debuff. He's got it. Look at that, 800,000 I think it was? 700,000? I think it's just fine. Because my bullets also... Do you see the bullets? How much damage? It's about the whole package. Okay, last section. I'm almost done with the video.
That should keep them from getting more of those.
Let's see if we can get this video under 30 minutes, not like the other one. Come on, baby. It is ideal that you not shoot out of cover, because braced only works while in cover. Fine, getting this involved. Alright, turn around. Look at this. Okay, that's not right. Nah! Shoot somebody else! Oh, there we go. That little box, man.
Go on ahead back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
Now, take a look at this. Look at that accuracy bloom. Look at that, the rectangle. That's because I don't have the 50% accuracy. Now look. Look when I take cover. The rectangle before. Look at that. This is in cover. Out of cover. Do you see that? This is why I'm suggesting that you go with handling anywhere you can. For LMG builds, that is. It is also helpful for other weapon classes, but you really notice it most with LMGs. Of course, all these bosses that died. Looking for loot. Yes, I'm hurrying. I'm going faster.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have...
I was told you need to be faster on your videos. Hey, 30 minutes. That's you doing something. Having dinner. You can watch this over dinner.
Today, we dealt a great...
Hey, look! I got an Acosta bag.
We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated the stronghold near the camp.
Now let me show you stats.
You should be proud. You saved
I
one
know
of
some of
lives.
you are gonna like that. Gotta wait for this. There we go. View. So there it is. Over 50% on the accuracy. 16 minutes to completion. And that's it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.